Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market a little bit and see what's going on here with Bitcoin. So it's up on this wave, um, and just doesn't look like it's going to penetrate these down here, guys. So you have a move. So these moving averages are going to move probably up in this area. So if my reload is going to be that 29.5 down to 28.4 or something like that, if it gets down there, if it gets lower, I'll just add more. To me, this is bullish. I think Bitcoin's going to be moving higher. GBTC is giving off the same signals too, guys. So that's pretty much the deal. Here's GBTC on the daily chart, just going over that. This pattern that you see right there, which is an obvious inverse head and shoulders pattern, that is not made by retail. That is made by whales and big institutional players. Plus, this is GBTC, guys. Retail's not buying this. They're not buying GBTC. The pattern on Bitcoin is similar, but this is a little bit more clean, and you have a much stronger wave over here. So definitely saying is telling me just based on this chart that there's a lot of interest in Bitcoin. They want to get Bitcoin, a proxy of it. So probably means the interest is there in Bitcoin, just not quite as much yet. This is for the institution. Just to give you guys, this is Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. This is more of an institutional type deal here. They go buy this stuff. Okay. It's like a little bit safer. It's regulated and things like that. Okay. So it's has a strong wave over here. And like I said, guys, just looking at this chart, this is not a fluke unless somehow that's a flat. I don't think it's going to be a flat, guys. Normally for that to be a flat, you want to see this start coming down aggressively into a 5-wave move. And we're not getting that yet. So here is its move here on the daily chart. As you can see, boom, 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 for this 5-wave move, came back tested, it's down over here. So this is all new. This is new. And you could be looking at the beginning stages of a third wave or a C wave. So in my opinion, so same thing down to that fair value gap would be the same for Bitcoin. And that's what I'm just going to patiently wait for. I think it could be sideways for a little while, guys. I think Bitcoin might go sideways in this area, gravitate its way down towards the fair value gap right into here. It could do a half fill too at 28.9 or anything like that. I would say if you're going to be getting 27 or 26, it's probably going to be a gift. It's probably going to be a gift for you if you want to enter into Bitcoin, guys, on, however you want to do that. Not financial advice, but you know what I'm saying. So, and the rest of the cryptos, they're looking like they're trying to get out of there. Let's see, Ethereum. I say Ethereum on the daily looks like it might do another push up right here. Looks like a little fourth wave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up into that area. My 1950, and they can swing back around. So, like I said, guys, I'm more bullish on Ethereum longer term. Somebody on Twitter said I wasn't bullish enough, but you got a 5,500 move up to there and as high as nearly $9 grand, guys. I think that's pretty bullish. I haven't heard a $9 grand call yet for Ethereum recently. I've heard like mostly bearish, I think. Bearish stuff, I think, is what I keep hearing more of, guys. So I'm thinking I think it's just going to be a little more of a grind for Ethereum, guys, until it starts making its move out there. So it could be a little bit more of a grind for a little period of time. So, I don't see any significant correction for it quite yet. And let's go over, let me see, Nakamoto Games is, I think it's going to go up, probably tag that supply zone up there, guys, and have a correction. So I was going over this previously. This is the area down here in the daily RSI. If it takes it out, if that daily RSI takes that one out over there, this is your third wave, and it's off. So this would be the beginning stages of the third wave, and it could be the beginning stage of third wave. So this wave over here will be bigger than this wave, more than likely, for an asset like Nakamoto Games. So it'll move. once everything else gets ready to move, guys. So, the area to get in this last round was like that, 20 cents, even 25 cents, because this is really just basening out. This is really going to be going like this, guys. And once it's a full-blown bull market, this is probably going to be above all-time highs, guys, in my opinion. So at the end of the day, just going to take it a while to get over there, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, it's I think Bitcoin is just kind of going to trend sideways for a while, maybe drag Ethereum up a little bit and put a little bit more excitement into the altcoins. And this here is this chart. I've gone over the USDT dominance chart, and it's coming down. So like this right here is looking like it's going to be coming down, and there's going to be a correction. So that's probably the time you could be checking out Bitcoin, and it looks like maybe a little bit of a correction and then go back down like that, guys. Okay. That's what the algo is suggesting. But, this is not 100% because this could be manipulated. As an example, like they could get out of US to Tether and go into like some other stable coin as an example and dropping this and raising up the other one. So, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that as an example. So that could like not be a guarantee. But normally, if this is going down, that means the participants in the markets are exiting Tether and they're going into coins. Usually. So that's why I look at it every now and then and kind of keep track of it. So any other excitement in any other coins? Well, they're just kind of hanging out right now. So a lot of people are asking this DMTR, man, is it going back up again? That might have been the bottom for it. Let me take a look at this RSI. So here it is, the peak right there. So you can see there's your divergence. That's your third wave right there, guys. In that wave, that's the highest peak on the daily is right there, actually. So up in 5, came back around, and it came all the way down here. So yeah, you know what? It's probably done. It's probably done because it came down over here. So I would say, let me take a look at DMTR here. DMTR, and it looks like a 5-wave move there. Dang. That could have been it. So yeah, I would start checking this one out. That's very, very bullish for this asset, guys, because this is the wave right here. You see the RSI peak, and there's your 5th wave right here. So it came up and it did a flat over here, up here. That's like very bullish. Okay, very, very bullish. Normally, if they're bearish, right? So it went up and it stayed up here. Normally, if they're bearish, you're looking at bearish, they'll go up, right? And they'll go like this, bum, 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 back down. And this didn't do it. So it's very bullish. So if you're looking to get into it, you probably want to make your mind up soon, in my opinion. I need to do it too. I'm not in it yet. So let's see. Anything else going on? Excitement, GLQ, keep going over that. And it's just hanging out, guys. This is one of the coins where it's going to go sideways, bore people, just like it probably did right there, and then just do a launch in just a shorter period of time, just like so. 43 days. So there you go. Sideways, 43 days. Could happen over here, sideways for a while, and then boom. So that's what I'm suspecting is probably going to go on with an asset like that. And it's tricky with altcoins right now because if it's sideways, some of them would be in it. It's sideways, and then they're like, you know what? It's not doing anything. Let me go move over to one of these other ones that's producing green candles, and then next thing you know, they leave, and then that one goes off. So that's usually how it works, guys. Just to let you know. So it's usually if you're confident in your asset and you like you like them, you're confident, you like the setup, you like the fundamentals behind it, you're probably going to be a little bit better off sitting in it and waiting for it to pump, because they're all not going to pump at the same time. So like Velo coin, Velo coin could go sideways for a little bit. Veracity coin could hang out up in here, go sideways for a little bit. You just don't know, guys, when these things are going to rip. Usually it's a little bit of a surprise, right? Usually that's how it goes, and Viet coin, I'm looking for 5 cents to get down here. I think that right now is probably a pipe dream. I think maybe 8 cents, and then wicks down to 7 cents for Viet coin, which is the only asset in cryptocurrency right now that is a registered security. As far as I know, you guys might double check that, but that's a registered security in Europe. Okay. So I just find that interesting, man. Caspa coin, let's see. It's probably just in a correction. That's very bullish on a daily chart. You see that came down, tagged a 9, boom. And yeah, it looks like it's a third wave more than likely, guys, there. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably maybe a correction like this size over here. You come back down and then get back up out of there. Start working its way out of there on that one. So let's see other coins. Not too much excitement. Gala still hanging out in that area. Gala is that's actually looking really good for Gala, guys. You know, went up in this and back down here, touch it. You know, it's just trying to suss itself out in that area. So not too bad. Phantom coin, same thing. Nice, strong, pretty strong. It's getting out there, just struggling. You know, these things aren't going to do a moonshot right away. I mean, look at this right here. You see this? Boom. And it came back down. Then it is shot. You see that? That's about that same size, right? About the same size, more or less. Look at that. You see? About the same size as that one over there. So, could be getting ready, guys, over there for Phantom. So, all right, that's the end of my video. I've gone over this one right here. I think that was it for CSM or Crush Shadow. Completely degen play, but I'm liking that in this section. It's working on it. Same thing like with Phantom I just went over in this area. Went up in this wave, nice 3-wave move back down, and then over here for a move this way, guys. Same thing with Crush Network. It's having a difficult time getting out of there a little bit. To be expected, and then it can make its move. So eventually, guys. But I really think just studying Bitcoin, I think that it's bullish. No, I mean, I'm very, very confident that it's bullish and it's going to be doing an uptrend. I don't think that it's going to be doing like a third wave over here like this. I don't think it's going to be making this type of shot. But hey, man, you never ever know. It could. So I think it's going to do more of a grind, you know, here and then maybe do a shot up and then grind away a little bit more like that possibly. Or maybe it just goes sideways for a real long time. Maybe we're like 2015 and it kind of do that in 2015, guys, over here. Let me take off my moving averages. Kind of, well, not really, man. Yeah, kind of like, you know, sideways and went up and back down. Yeah, a little bit. It kind of did that. So maybe it's going to be doing something like that, guys. Who knows? All I just say is that looking at the Bitcoin chart here with the RSI, to me, it's bullish. You know, here's your third wave. Okay, here's your third wave right here. That's really, really high, guys. That's up to 88. You can see here's a third wave over here. Way up there, that one had that much momentum. So this one got a lot of momentum behind it. And you have your, right here, you have your divergence, okay? And then you have your massive divergence right here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However you want to do that, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To me, just looking at the wave structure is that now that I've investigated a little bit closer, guys, is what I've done is you see this wave right here. This wave right here goes with this wave right here. This wave right here doesn't go with this wave, in my opinion. So usually the fifth wave and the first wave are usually kind of similar in size and nature. And if you see how that went up, boom, like so, and you see how it did it up here, kind of did the same thing in that area. So this whole wave, more than likely, all goes together. It all goes together. There's no ABC or any trick or anything like that. It's probably, you're probably looking at a pretty solid impulse move with divergence right there. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, this is your third wave. Okay. So now you got a wave over here, right? You see this wave? That wave went up above 70 and it hit 73.57. So more than likely, what is that telling you? This is some sort of impulsive wave too. This is an impulsive wave. Now, the only thing it can be to be bearish, it has to be a flat, A, B, C. And if it is a flat, once it's finished up here, you're going to aggressively see it come down. I don't think it's a flat. The reason I don't think it's a flat is head on over to GBTC. You take a look. It's very, very difficult to get a flat out of GBTC, guys, in this section. Okay. So if Bitcoin's doing a flat, then that means GBTC more likely is doing a flat. GBTC is not going to go up here while Bitcoin goes down and does a crash, if you know what I'm saying. So with this section right here, it's very difficult to get a flat out of that. You can't start it from here, okay? Because how do you get ABC? A, B, and then, you know, maybe this thing right here. So it'd have to start right here, A, B, C. And, you know, to me, it's ABC, correction, ABC. So you see this move that it did? It's the same thing right down here. It went up into a wave, A, B, C, correction, A, B, C. It made a small zigzag, big zigzag, small zigzag. You come up here, big zigzag, small zigzag is what I think that it did. And this is a new trend. And it went so high, which flats can do that. Flats can do this move. And then it went to 76. It's more aggressive than Bitcoin because why? Well, like I said, the whales have been buying this. That's who created this. That's who made this. Okay. The whales, you know, the smart money, institutional investors, they don't want you to know what they're doing. They're trying to fake you out, but they give themselves away with a pattern like that, guys. So back to BTC. Let's go back to BTC. Check it out. Check it out. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on over here. All right. So BTC, same thing. Third wave over here. Fifth year, third right there. Came back down. Another fifth. Boom. Back down here. Now you got another wave over here with the divergence. You see that section probably goes with that section right over there. You got a wave, which this right here can be a second wave. And I'll tell you, for Bitcoin, if that's a second wave, that's a bullish second wave, because normally they go a lot deeper than that, but it hit 50%. And if it's out of there, so you can see this is in impulse territory, just like those over there, impulse territory. You see that? And then over here, so you have a move here, came down, and then a move over here. And really, you can't really rule out a 1-2-1-2 on this thing, but this is so big. But with this section here, you have a good shot that this is a extended or third wave off of this wave here, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is your second. And then you're looking at 1, 2, probably a shallow 1, 2, and it can get out of there. But now, is it going to mean that this third wave is going to just do a shot? It could. It could, guys. Just don't know. But it can do a grind. It can do a grind. You know, if you go to 2015, it kind of did a grind, right? Come back over here. It kind of did a grind for a while. So here's this wave, flat, and then it went up, you know, kind of grinded for a little while, went up, back down, you know, until it really started taking off and it moved out of there. So yeah, I could grind down here for a little bit, guys, and not necessarily start blasting out of there. But this is your setup. This is your setup, you know. 1, 2, and this could be a 1, 2, and out of there, in my opinion. So I don't see Bitcoin going down like these lower numbers and being bearish and things like that. I mean, who's buying Bitcoin right now, guys? It's not retail. Very few retail are buying it right now. They've been too scared to buy it. I've been told it's been going down, and now this retail is scared. A lot of them left. They don't want anything to do with it right now, crypto anymore. And lots of them are sitting on the sidelines because, you know, the assumption is, hey, interest rates are going up and must come down at some point, or whatever narrative they've heard out on crypto Twitter or in the YouTubes or on CNBC or Bloomberg or wherever they may have heard it is preventing them going down. Every time I turn on Bloomberg show, is all I heard about is a coming recession. That's it. Oh, but this recession is coming. You know, what is this, bear market bounce? What do we got going on? You know, guys, yeah, it's a bear market bounce, but another one on. Oh, it's bullish. Maybe you got a little bit on there. Kind of throw both in there in the mix. But at the most part, every time I turned it on, all I heard was about the coming recession that they keep looking for. And you know, maybe one day they'll be right. Maybe one day be right. But what are they looking for? Something they can't find quite yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to be into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I'm not going to go look for a recession. I'm going to come right here to the price chart like this, guys. I'm going to come to the price chart, and I'm going to go like this. And let me see. I stopped watching Bloomberg or CNBC or stopped listening to Jim Cramer. I'm going to go, wait a second here. I'm going to go like, wait a second. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, wait a second, these guys looking for a recession. And looks like Bitcoin is going to be going up. Doesn't really care about the recession for the time being. Okay. So, and the other thing is too, you have to realize your regular common folk out there that are going through daily lives, maybe struggling in life and things like that. They're probably not paying attention to Bitcoin, guys. They're not trading Bitcoin. They're not thinking about Bitcoin. A lot of people haven't heard of Bitcoin and they just don't care. So Bitcoin is going to do Bitcoin things, and the whales are in here, and they're not going to sell. I don't think the whales and the institutional, like Michael Saylor's going like, oh, we bought some here, bought some here, bought some here, bought some here. And the next, boom, oh, we're going to sell our Bitcoin. I don't see that happening. You don't have the retail to make the cascading waves anymore, guys, like these over here. Okay. It needs to get up a lot higher to 48 and then maybe into 55 plus. And then you get that wave down when you get more of the participants into the market and a little bit more euphoria, and then it'll be ready to do that trek down. At this time, I don't see it, especially looking at a GBTC chart. That thing is like setting up to go up to 50, 60 bucks, guys, in my opinion. I might take it a little while, but I'm pretty confident it's going to go up there. And this wave over here on Bitcoin could be pretty strong too, guys, because if that's a first wave, well, you're going to need something come down like this, and then go up like this, maybe come back down a little bit more. And eventually you're going to have something real strong over there, and that will be the third wave. You're going to come back down like this, right? And then you make a fifth wave. So if there's, a 5-wave move going on in there, and if there is, the targets will be pretty high. I'll say that. So fairly high. Not as high as some of those other crazy numbers that I've seen on crypto Twitter, but they could be up there. They could be up there, and that means that, Ethereum is going to move. Ethereum will move, and then your altcoins will move with it. Okay? So, I think the time is right now, guys, is to be buying coins, man. It's at the bottom of the barrel. They're at the bottom of the barrel, right? So when you would be buying coins, check this out. Let's go over Engine Coin right here. Like Engine Coin's whole chart. You see? Let's go to weekly chart. I'll show you guys Engine Coin. And this is Engine Coin's chart, okay? And it came out, what came out earlier, but let's just say there's this dip. Is that the whole chart? Let me see here. Yeah, I think it's the whole chart. Came out here and then, made this move up, and now it's down over here. And, well, it's a 95% drop. 95% drop, guys. So, I think the risk, the downside risk on some of these altcoins, I think the only risk that you have right now with the altcoins is they might not go anywhere. That would be the risk. So the risk is that if you're Bitcoin will go up, Ethereum will too, but the altcoins might just go sideways. That's the risk. But the difference is between getting Engine Coin. So let's say you get Engine Coin at 23 cents, and let's say it's making a move up to this supply zone right here, right? At a 7X, okay? So you got a 7X. So you put $1,000 in there, you're going to wait, you got your 7X, right? All depends on the strategy, what you want to do. But these are things you might want to think about and stop making assumptions. It's because some guy said, hey, you can't make any money on altcoins right now because Bitcoin's going to suck all the liquidity from them. So, so you have to think, here's your 7X, but think about this reasonably. Unless it stays down here, unless Engine Coin goes blah, the whole time while Bitcoin is pumping, right? So let's say Bitcoin pumps up to 50K. And what if Engine Coin goes like this? What if it pumps up like something like up to 66 and in this section, right? Okay. And now Bitcoin's up there. Well, guess what? Now you're like, oh, I'm going to go over to Engine Coin, and then it's going up to there. Now you just have 159% move, and you could have just made that with Bitcoin. So that's my point. Just thinking about things out loud with you to let you guys know that stuff's like really at the bottom of the barrel. KDA. I know there's some guys that are huge fans of KDA, and it's got some proving to do. but you certainly are not buying the top on KDA, all the way back over here. So I think KDA needs Kadena coin is going to need the whole crypto market support for it to kick off. So that's what some of these coins are going to need, and they will go sideways. They will go sideways. They're going to need the support of the whole market where everything goes up, that euphoric stage, and at the when Bitcoin is kind of tops out, and then Ethereum keeps on running, and then all the liquidity flows to these assets, and then they start pumping. But I'm not saying that it's going to be down here the whole time. I'm not saying that. I mean, it could pump up, like to $1.72 or something like that. It just kind of goes up like this, comes back down, and then boom, it takes off. Just as an example is what I'm saying, guys. That's all. All right, that's the end of my video. What I'm looking at. Remember, let's go over here, recap Bitcoin real quick, okay? Bitcoin. Now, this thing could do a smoke show out of here. I can't predict the future, but it could be right there and just start smoking it right there from where it is right now. So, hey, you never know. You never know. But here's the deal with it. These are the areas I'm going to be looking at DCA. I'm going to tell you straight up right here. I'm going to look at 29.4 to 29.5, and then also this 28.4. Boom. It comes down a little bit more. I'm going to get a little bit more in down this way, guys. There's a fair value gap right here, and there's a fair value gap in this area. I think that could be done. And you see right here on the 4-hour chart, yeah, I would say, yeah, that's probably done, guys. Now I'm thinking about it. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your 5 right there, possibly. And now it's correcting the whole cycle. You can even see right here, you have hidden bullish divergence. A massive amount of it too, guys. So it's bullish. You see? Boom. And then that peak right here. Boom. So it come down here. So you see the RSI in the 4-hour. Might even come down a little bit deeper. Boom. Boom. And then that's even more hidden bullish divergence, guys. That's like bullish. That's bullish, guys. It's on the 4-hour chart, so be careful. Okay. Be careful. Lower time frame charts can be a little bit misleading. You got to check all the other time frames. So anyhow, that looks pretty good on Bitcoin, guys. So you can see up into the wave, and it's here, and it's correcting that whole cycle back down. So it could be in a connector to come back down to those sections right there, guys. It's what I'll be checking out with Bitcoin, okay? So also keep your tabs on GBTC. GBTC, still don't know why people in the crypto market don't keep their tabs on GBTC. And it is like so related to Bitcoin, and whatever it's going to do, it's like a little secret key too. And plus you get to keep your eye on those, the whales. This is like a little whale chart right here, guys. You see that? They bought right here. They bought through all here, but boom, boom, boom. And they did it right here. The whales were hanging out over here, but a big whale. Here's my whale. Okay. Here's my whale. You see? It's a whale. Boom. Boom. Fucked up looking whale, but hey, that was where it was. That's where the whale was, guys. I predict it right there. That's where it ended up being, just like that. So on GBTC, because there's just like, look at that wave, guys. Boom. I could tell right here by that how high that is right there. Okay. All right, guys, that's the end of my video. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.